Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering BlackPanther Ransomware is a file encrypting infection. Disoaq app may lead users to potentially unwanted programs or other online threats. And searchandstyle.com is a questionable search engine related to suspicious browser extensions. BlackPanther Ransomware is a malicious program designed to encrypt files and extort victims by demanding payment for their decryption. Like many ransomware variants, BlackPanther Ransomware targets individuals and organizations exploiting vulnerabilities to lock valuable data and pressure victims into paying substantial ransoms. Understanding how BlackPanther Ransomware operates, its distribution methods, and its risks is essential for protecting your data and devices from this dangerous threat. How BlackPanther Ransomware operates. BlackPanther Ransomware executes a series of malicious actions designed to maximize its impact. File encryption. Once deployed, BlackPanther scans the system for files to encrypt, including documents, images, videos, and databases. It encrypts them using strong algorithms, rendering them inaccessible. Encrypted files are appended with the .bpant extension, making them easy to identify. A file originally named report.docs becomes report.docs.bpant. Photo.jpg is renamed photo.jpg.bpant. Ransom note. After encrypting files, BlackPanther generates a ransom note typically named readme.txt or a similar variation and places it in affected directories. Payment demands. The ransom note typically instructs victims to contact the attackers via email or a dark web portal. To maintain the cybercriminal's anonymity, payments are demanded in cryptocurrency, such as Bitcoin. Threats and warnings. Victims are warned against using third-party decryption tools or seeking assistance from cybersecurity experts, with claims that such actions could result in permanent data loss. Attackers may offer to decrypt a small sample of files for free to demonstrate that decryption is possible. How BlackPanther Ransomware spreads. BlackPanther Ransomware employs various distribution methods to infiltrate systems. Phishing emails. Cyber criminals may send emails with malicious attachments or links, tricking recipients into downloading and executing the ransomware payload. Exploiting software vulnerabilities. Unpatched software or outdated systems can be exploited by attackers to deploy BlackPanther Ransomware. Remote desktop protocol exploits. Weak or stolen RDP credentials may allow attackers to gain unauthorized access to systems and install the ransomware. Malicious downloads. Files downloaded from unverified sources, such as cracked software or fake updates, may contain ransomware. Risks and impact of BlackPanther Ransomware. The consequences of a BlackPanther Ransomware infection can be severe. Data loss. Without a decryption key, recovering encrypted files is nearly impossible. Victims without backups risk losing valuable data permanently. Financial extortion. The attackers demand large ransom payments, but even if paid, there's no guarantee that the decryption key will be provided. Operational disruption for businesses. The inability to access critical files can halt operations, resulting in significant financial and reputational damage. Privacy risks. In some cases, ransomware attackers may steal sensitive data before encrypting it, threatening to leak the information if their demands are not met. How to remove BlackPanther Ransomware. To effectively remove BlackPanther ransomware, isolate the infected system, disconnect the infected device from the network to prevent the ransomware from spreading to other systems. Check for suspicious programs. Identify and remove unauthorized or unfamiliar programs installed on your system. Use a reputable malware remediation tool. Advanced anti-malware solutions can detect and remove BlackPanther ransomware and its components. How to protect yourself from BlackPanther ransomware. Preventing ransomware infections like BlackPanther requires proactive measures and robust cybersecurity practices. Be cautious with emails. Avoid opening unsolicited email attachments or clicking suspicious links, especially those claiming to be urgent. Keep software updated. Regularly update your operating system, applications, and security tools to patch vulnerabilities. Enable multi-factor authentication, MFA. Adding MFA to your accounts provides an additional layer of security, making unauthorized access more difficult. Maintain regular backups. Frequently back up important files to secure offline locations. Ensure backups are disconnected from the main system to prevent encryption during an attack. Employ a powerful malware remediation tool. A trusted anti-malware solution provides real-time monitoring, detects ransomware activities, and blocks threats before they can compromise your system. By staying vigilant and adopting robust security measures, you can protect your data and devices from BlackPanther ransomware and other malicious threats, ensuring peace of mind and uninterrupted productivity. The Disoaq app is categorized as a potentially unwanted program, or PUP, which raises certain security concerns for computer users. Apps like the Disoaq app may deliver intrusive advertisements and collect user data to benefit their developers at the expense of unsuspecting users. How Disoaq app operates? Once installed, the Disoaq app executes questionable activities designed to generate revenue and control browser behavior. Here's how it typically works. Intrusive advertisements. The Disoaq app displays an array of ads, including banners, pop-ups, and redirects. These ads may lead to questionable websites that may promote other PUPs. Browser hijacking. The app may modify browser settings, changing the default homepage, search engine, and new tab page. This ensures users are constantly redirected to predefined websites that are likely partnered with the app's developers. Data collection. The Disoaq app may track user activities. It collects information such as browsing history, search queries, IP addresses, and even geolocation data. This data may be sold to third parties for targeted advertising or other purposes, raising certain privacy concerns. Potential exposure to online threats. Ads and redirects promoted by the Disoaq app may lead to unreliable websites, potentially resulting in additional unwanted software installations. How Disoaq app spreads. Disoaq app uses various methods to reach systems, often disguising itself as a harmless utility or being bundled with other software. Common distribution methods include software bundling. The app is often included with free software download. Users who rush through the installation process without reviewing the terms may unknowingly allow its installation. Fake updates, pop-ups claiming to offer updates for popular software like Flash Player or browsers may deliver Disoaq app instead. Compromised websites. Visiting certain sites may trigger automatic downloads or misleading prompts encouraging users to install the app. Phishing ads, clicking on suspicious advertisements or fake offers can initiate the installation of the Disoaq app. How to detect and remove Disoaq app. Signs of Disoaq app installation include frequent pop-ups, browser redirects, and unexplained changes to browser settings. To remove the app, uninstall suspicious applications. Navigate to the Applications folder on your Mac and Control Panel on Windows OS to delete any recently installed or unfamiliar programs. Clear cache and extensions. Delete temporary files and uninstall unknown browser extensions that may be linked to the app. Reset browser settings. Restore your browser to its default settings to eliminate any changes made by Disoaq app. Be sure to save your customizations before you do that, if your browser does not retain your custom settings after the reset. Use a reputable malware remediation tool. Advanced anti-malware software is essential for detecting and removing Disoaq app. How to protect yourself from Disoaq app and similar threats. To safeguard your system from PUPs like the Disoaq app, follow these practices. Download software from trusted sources. Avoid downloading applications from unverified websites. Stick to official and reputable platforms. Review installation prompts. Choose custom or advanced installation options to deselect any additional programs bundled with the software. Avoid clicking suspicious ads. Refrain from interacting with pop-ups or ads that seem too good to be true. Enable security updates. Regularly update your operating system and applications to patch vulnerabilities that Adware might exploit. Use a reputable malware remediation tool. Employ a trusted anti-malware solution to provide real-time protection, detect PUPs, and ensure your system remains secure. By remaining vigilant and taking proactive security measures, you can protect your system from the Disoaq app and similar unwanted applications, ensuring a safer and more efficient browsing experience. Searchandstyle.com is a website associated with a browser hijacker that may disrupt normal browsing by altering key browser settings and redirecting users to dubious third-party sites. Searchandstyle.com primarily functions to promote ads, generate traffic for affiliated websites, and collect user data without explicit consent. Browser hijackers may pose risks, making it essential to understand how they operate and how to remove them. How Searchandstyle.com works. Once the program associated with Searchandstyle.com infiltrates a system, it modifies the user's browser to serve its agenda. The browser hijacker changes the browser's default homepage, new tab page, and search engine to redirect traffic to its own or affiliated sites. Here's a closer look at its behavior. Browser hijacking. It modifies browser settings without direct user permission, forcing all search queries to be rerouted through its platform via Searchandstyle.com. This ensures that every search result displayed is laden with ads and sponsored links, prioritizing revenue over relevance or safety. Ad insertion. The browser hijacker floods browsing sessions with intrusive advertisements, including pop-ups, banners, and in-text ads. These ads often lead to questionable websites that could host further malicious software. Data collection. The browser hijacker tracks user activities such as browsing history, IP addresses, and geolocation. This data is often sold to third-party advertisers or used for crafting targeted ads, raising significant privacy concerns. Redirects to unsafe sites. Users may find themselves redirected to unreliable websites, promoting fake offers, scams, or additional potentially unwanted programs, PUPs. How Searchandstyle.com associated browser hijackers spread. The spread of such browser hijackers is typically achieved through questionable tactics, making it easy for unsuspecting users to fall victim. Bundled software. The browser hijacker may often come bundled with free software downloaded from third-party sites. Rushing through installation processes without reviewing terms allows such unwanted programs to sneak in. Fake updates. Prompts for updates to commonly used software like Flash Player may install a browser hijacker instead. Misleading extensions. Browser extensions claiming to enhance browsing functionality may modify the default search engine to Searchandstyle.com as a hidden feature. Risks associated with Searchandstyle.com. While Searchandstyle.com may not seem as harmful as traditional malware, it poses risks. Possible privacy violations. By tracking user activity and collecting personal information, the browser hijacker may compromise online privacy. This data may be shared or sold to advertisers or even malicious entities. Potential exposure to malware. Redirects and ads from searchinstyle.com may lead to unsafe websites, increasing the risk of downloading malware, spyware, or ransomware. How to detect and remove searchinstyle.com? Signs of infection include frequent browser redirects, excessive ads, and unexplained changes to browser settings to remove browser hijackers and other similar online threats. Uninstall suspicious programs. Check your system for recently installed applications and remove any that seem unfamiliar or unnecessary. Delete unwanted extensions. Inspect your browser's extensions and remove any that are linked to searchinstyle.com or seem suspicious. Use a reputable malware remediation tool. The most effective way to ensure the removal of browser hijackers and other online threats is to use a trusted anti-malware program. How to protect against browser hijackers. To avoid threats like browser hijackers, follow these cybersecurity practices. Download software from trusted sources. Stick to verified websites or official app stores for downloading software. Review installation prompts. Opt for custom or advanced installation settings to identify and deselect bundled software. Avoid clicking on suspicious ads. Refrain from engaging with pop-ups, ads, or links that seem too good to be true. Keep your system updated. Regularly update your operating system and browser to patch vulnerabilities that could be exploited by hijackers. Use a reputable malware remediation tool. Employ an advanced anti-malware solution to detect, block, and remove threats. These tools provide real-time protection and safeguard your system from future infections. By staying vigilant and implementing robust security measures, you can protect your system from browser hijackers associated with searchinstyle.com and maintain a safe, seamless browsing experience.
You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like Spy Hunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. Spy Hunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. Spy Hunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the Spy Hunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. Spy Hunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download Spy Hunter today. Thanks for watching.